Drama, drama, drama. There's so much drama going on in the Diablo 4 community, and honestly, I can't blame them, because as good as the marketing and communication was by the devs in the past few weeks and months, basically, as bad are two of the recent posts on social media and the hot takes by the devs. And I can really understand why everybody's getting mad about it. But in this video, we'll check out exactly what happened, why it happened, and how the drama did unfold. So if you wanna, I don't know, laugh or bang your forehead on the table, you're welcome to do, because that's exactly the most logical thing to do when you hear what you're gonna hear in just a few minutes. So stay tuned and let's start with the video. But wait just a second before we start with this video. Go ahead and check out my latest video displayed right here on the screen, as I have an active giveaway for a $20 gift card for the Blizzard store not many of you have participated in. So your chances on winning 20 bucks, for example, your first cosmetic in the item store, are pretty high. So go ahead and check out that video for a chance to enter, and then I'll see you back here on this video in just a minute. In my recent video, I was talking about news about new skills and loot filter coming to Diablo 4, and this was shared by the Future Game Show and in form of a Q&A by the devs answering your questions, so the questions from the community. And as it turns out, well, they didn't quite do that, because users now found out that all the questions posed were just fake questions that were orchestrated by, I don't know, maybe the news outlet, maybe the devs themselves, but they definitely weren't questions you guys had. So let's check out this clip from the streamer Quinn69 where he addresses this problem, and then let's talk about it.
I mean, there's a reason why they include the people who ask the questions, right? There's a reason why they include them. It's because I guess people want to like look up whether the shit they've had. But then I guess they thought maybe no one would look it up. But then you look up all these accounts and they've just never posted any of these questions, except for the one guy who is like the creator of the video, who's using an alt account to ask multiple questions to make it look like there's multiple people asking multiple questions.
Says DC2 from Twitter says, or asks.
Thanks for putting Couch Cop into the game. I imagine this makes development significantly harder. Why was it so important to include Diablo 4? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
So now he looks up the user on Twitter.
SEZ DC2.
And yeah, well, this account doesn't exist. And I love his reaction about this, and
What is going on?
I basically had to laugh as I was seeing this, and I don't know. I think this is a really common method, and I think this is nothing new, that they have questions that they want to answer in Q&As, and that those aren't practically always questions the community would ask or did ask, but this time it came out and in a very hilarious way. And yeah, people got mad, understandably so and rightfully so, because especially after the past weeks and months where the communication by the devs was really on point and really good, and everybody had a good feeling about Diablo 4 coming out in just a few days and being all that what the devs told us it would be. And now we get a fake Q&A and everybody is kind of upset and I think disappointed also. But like I said, I was laughing hard as I was seeing that video, because it's really funny how it came out and all the drama that unfolded just around it. So let's take another look at the same post on Reddit, where the community lead from Blizzard or Diablo 4, Pezreda or Adam Fletcher, responded to this. He said, "Thanks for the heads up on this. This was on a EU press tour that John and Joe took part in last week. The questions were from the outlet, so the team is going to reach back out and ask where these came from." So that's the official statement here from Adam Fletcher. There's no new information as of now on this, or no official statement. But this comment from Mark of Death is also really interesting. If you check their Twitter post where they were asking people to submit questions, they got barely any. So it seems they just made up their own questions and tried to pawn them off as questions being asked by real people. I think the crux of this issue is you decide to partner with someone who didn't have a big enough of a following to support this type of interview format. So now let's go ahead and check out the original post by the Future Game Show, which by the way is the seasonal digital games showcase by Games Radar. And they were asking the question, we're sitting down with Diablo 4 developers next week to answer community questions. Reply with your questions for the devs. And as you can see, they posted this on May 13th, 2023. And yeah, they basically got no real questions or answers on this, because all the answers you can see, they're from the past few hours, just making fun of them for the fake questions they posed as real questions in the Q&A, and they're practically all saying the same thing like this post here. So yeah, that's it. Nice fake questions from fake people, really good. And yeah, that's basically all the answers right there. So I don't know, they did themselves a pretty great disservice with that, and I think it fired back in a very big and, to me, really hilarious way. But what do you guys think? Do you find it funny, or are you mad about it, or don't you care at all? I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say about that, and I'm really eager to read your funny comments about that drama, so let me know in the comments down below. If you've enjoyed the video up to this point, it would be greatly appreciated if you'd show a little love and give it a thumbs up. Stay in the loop by subscribing to the channel if you want to keep up to date with everything Diablo 4, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Also, with the gift cards of my partner Instant Gaming for your respective store, you can save a few bucks on your next purchase and simultaneously support the channel. A massive thanks goes out to all of the supporters. Your love and support is truly appreciated. So now let's talk about the real big drama that is unfolding over the past few days. As you may know, Diablo 4 will launch without a season, so season 1 starts later and there won't be any leaderboards. Therefore, there won't be any real in-game incentives for you to race to, I don't know, level 100 on hardcore, level 100 on softcore, or through the campaign or something like that. But as always, the speedrunning community, or the community in general, is always competing, so there will be community created races, but just nothing official from Diablo or Blizzard themselves. At least until this came out. Yeah, the official Diablo 4 Twitter account announced, think you can cheat death? Reach level 100 on hardcore mode and tweet hashtag Diablo 4 hardcore with proof to have your username immortalized on a statue of Lilith. Offer limited to first 1000, restrictions apply. Check out this link. Get started on June 1st. So this was tweeted on May 26th, and yeah, there you have your official race, even without any leaderboards, and I think it's a pretty big deal, at least for speedrunners or people who like to compete, to get immortalized on a statue of Lilith. So pretty cool incentive and race if there weren't some content creators and press outlets who already put over 100 hours into the game with a full game review build. So they had the opportunity to check out everything, to play the whole game to its fullest, and to, yeah, practically get ahead of everybody. At least that's what the community thinks, but as it seems, it's not what the devs think. So check out this post from Rod Ferguson right here. It's, I don't know, it's really confusing, but let's start. Rod posted on May 27. To all the Diablo 4 reviewers whose playtime is up and your characters and progress deleted, sorry, but can't wait to see you on launch day. Only 6 days till early access. Well, that's a pretty standard and normal post, but check out the answer from the saga. Can we talk about those same creators competing in the race event you guys announced? This gives an extreme unfair advantage. This is not a new season. Setting a precedent of unfair advantages is not a good look. And to be honest, I couldn't believe when I read what Rod was answering. So how does deleting all their progress and making them start at the same time as everyone else give them an unfair advantage? So let that sink in for a second. The general manager of Diablo really poses the question on how it is an unfair advantage for people who played over 100 hours in a full release of the game, competing in a race to 100 on a hardcore character compared to everybody else who didn't touch the game yet and has no clue beyond Act 1. Really? That's a question from a dev? I honestly was shocked when I read this, and I couldn't believe that he really asked this question. And yeah, as you can imagine, everybody else feels the same. And as you can see, at least 703 more people thought the same, because this post got so many replies. it's yeah, kind of hilarious. Zizaran, many of you, especially PoE players, know him because he's a pretty big streamer. He said, there's a pretty big advantage for having experienced everything already. Path of Exile counters this by, yes, you're welcome to experience and review things early, but if you do, you are unable to win competitions, which seems pretty fair. This doesn't impact journalists and content creators. Yeah, and that's basically the sentiment on all of the comments. So Blue Wolfik said, I'm going to be honest here and I hope it doesn't come across as rude, but this is a disaster of a competition when it was inked in pen. It wasn't really well thought out, and here we are now just a few days away from launch, blaming others for being able to review the game to a certain point. And Element says, you are aware game knowledge directly impacts your in-game leveling efficiency, right? Yeah, and that's how it goes on and on and on, and yeah, I can agree with all of them. I don't know how it's even a remote possibility that this isn't an unfair advantage. I don't know how they thought this would play out, and I don't know why the general manager of Diablo really is asking this question. Like I said, I'm pretty shocked about this. Yeah, and it looks like everyone else is shocked too, so I found this post on Reddit and I thought it's really funny. Rod's first time playing a video game. Yeah. Can agree with that, and so does everybody else. So disconnected, being able to practice before everyone. Look at Rob's group, they already hit 100 in the 10-day creator review. How is that not an advantage? And I agree, how isn't it? I don't know. Seems pretty disconnected, like he said. But the only good thing coming out of this, and I wanted to talk about that, is that most of the content creators who had early access to the review build are now coming forward and saying they won't be competing for one of the 1,000 spots on the statue. So that is a pretty good thing. Let's check out this post from MaxRollGG on Twitter, as they are saying, hi all, today it was brought up that those with early access to review Diablo 4, most of the MaxRoll team, would have an unfair advantage in Blizzard's upcoming Diablo 4 launch race. We agree with this sentiment, and although we will be racing alongside everyone, we will not be claiming any prizes for it. We love that Blizzard is promoting competition in their games and want to see more of it in the future. We're looking forward to an even playing field in Season 1, where we can test our abilities against everyone. Happy blasting and enjoy the game, whether you're racing or not. See you on the 30th for our new site launch, the MaxRoll Diablo 4 team. And I think this is a really good statement, and I hope everyone comes out and says kind of the same thing and just races alongside everyone else, but will not compete for a spot on the statue, as it just is unfair, obviously. But like I said, many of them already have come forward. I just picked MaxRoll as an example, but there are a few more who already stated that they won't be competing. And just to clarify things further, I heard it a few times that people think there will be 1,000 statues that will be sent out to those who get immortalized, but that's not the case. As Mike Ibarra, studio lead of Blizzard, said, this statue will sit on the campus of Blizzard and can be moved to BlizzCon and other events. Immortalize yourself, gamers. I'll see you in game next week. So there you have it. There are not 1000 statues that will be sent out and that can sit on your shelf, but rather one big statue at the campus of Blizzard where you get immortalized and where your name will be imprinted. So there you have that. But now I'm really curious, what do you think about the whole situation? Are you going to compete and are pretty disappointed on how it was handled by Blizzard? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you not competing and can understand how people feel, or do you just simply not care? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really curious to hear what all of you are thinking, so go ahead and make yourself heard in the comments, and if you feel like you have to, go vent, and I'll catch you there. But that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that this is a more drama focused video, but that's all that is going on right now in the community. I promise there will be other days and there will be more information to share about the game and everything else that is going on, which won't be drama all the time. So if you enjoyed this video anyway, a thumbs up would be really appreciated, and check out my latest video and the giveaway displayed right here on screen. And as always, I wish you all an awesome day and I'll catch you in the next one.